Yo, this is Brother Sakim down here in North Philadelphia. And first of all, I'd like to give a shout out. I always give a shout out to Signetter TV because he inspired me to go on and try to build my platform, Key Life Productions. Second of all, I can't wait till this debate on the 18th. I like the Amin Rod squad, but I damn sure like Cyrus Sunseti. And Brother Pharaoh, I don't know, man. Young Pharaoh look like he got something going, man. You know, the general got something up his sleeve. He don't lose no debate, man. I don't remember seeing him lose a debate. Refresh my memory if he did, but I don't know, man. It seemed like to me I got to get an edge to Cyrus Sunseti and Young Pharaoh. Although the Amar Wise squad do have they got that damn scholarship down pat. But anyway, I can't wait to get there. And I will be in the house on December 18th. Now, moving on um to the dude, what's his name? Chuck Morgan. Yeah, we know you can't stand New Wapians, you hate New Wapians, you hate Dr. York. But I'm just sitting back. At first I was gonna, I wanted to interview Tariq Noel and so on and so forth. But I I still think the interview between Tariq and Tazariak was a setup, but I wasn't there, so I can't prove it's a setup. I can just point out different things that make it look like, make it point to a setup. But anyway, whether it was a setup or not, I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, if Dr. York must be something special, man. He must be something real damn special because he been in fucking jail all this damn time. And somebody said on the chat room, yeah, that's an old excuse. But look, although the information is still out there, as far as I know, and as far as I can see, and um as far as the information that I want to put out to the New Wapian Nation, if you see something that was pseudo or something that was not quite right back then in the teachings of the New Wapian Nation or Allah Ansar community or so on and so forth, it has to change because things change all the time. So don't be scared to get out there and say, okay, this has to change because we now know that it was this way. But I'm still looking at the fact, man. Dr. York been in jail for almost 14 years, and you're still talking shit about him? You're still doing the child molestation thing. If you're going to do anything, why don't you just come out and address the teachings of the nation, which I believe you do in probably some of your videos. Why don't you just address it? Like, come on, brothers, we got to get together and we got to address some of these things that you've been teaching because I feel that it's not right. No, you just come with the videos. You want to do the child molestation thing all damn time, and like, for real, man, that shit is done and gone. He's in Florence, Colorado, under the ground. Whether he did this shit or whether he didn't do this shit, we have to get together and stop all this bullshit division and know that we all got to build because we all got one damn monkey on our back. I'm like, for real, he must be special. The Nuwapian Nation must be special in order for you to put all your time and effort into um slandering or into making videos about, about this and that and the other, about the nation. Or maybe you're just using his name as a stage to get YouTube hits so you can get some subscribers and hopefully get some money. Because maybe information that you would put out, people might not even care about it or listen to it. Maybe you tried it before and maybe you just get a couple YouTube hits and that shit ain't working for you. So you got to come and grab a big name and address it to everybody and bring up the child molestation thing because you know people want to jump. Somebody see child molestation, and they have the opportunity to put somebody under the ground because of a child molestation case or whatever. They're gonna jump to it, and you're gonna have a whole lot of hits on your YouTube screen. Now, as for uh, as for Sinetta, I don't see Sinetta as a bad person. I don't see him against the Nuwaubian Nation. I know a lot of the people in the nation might get mad when I say that, but it's the same thing when they saw me take pictures with Brother Polite, and when he was destroying the white boy Rosenberg. Oh, I see you was up there with Polite. Oh, I see you taking pictures. You better be careful, bro. You better be careful. Come on, man. Grown men sit around and say dumb shit like Brother Poor Light. And grown men sit around and say dumb shit like the unconscious community and side nigger and all this shit. These grown men, instead of going up and say, look, man, like I did. I went up to New York and I ran into Red Pill. Sinetta wasn't there at the time. I ran into Red Pill and I put down the thing on how I think. In fact, I didn't go deep into it, but I don't believe that some of these lawyers is out here is on our side that's coming with this information that's saying that they trying to help us, get the master teacher out. I want to see him out just like anybody. But I think somebody's putting some damn money in their pockets. So we might be being flim-flammed. Just like every organization out there has a level of things that are not, things that are not good for our community, and every organization has a level of things that is all good for our community. I think every organization starts off noble, starts off, for our people, but a lot of times things happen within that organization and it gets turned around. And I don't think that the Nuwaubian Nation is any different. They move the master teacher out the way, and then they attempt to they attempt to infiltrate the structure. I love my Nuwaubian brothers. And as for I saw the video with Sankofa, and I think Sankofa, and I give props to Sankofa for saying his experiences in the nation. And when he said his experience in the nation, that's what you got to give him his props on that, because that's all he's saying. He's not coming with no bullshit. He's not coming with no extra shit. He's not trying to hype nothing up. He just talking about what he, experienced in the nation. So I give props to Sankofa for that. Prince York. Prince York is trying to continue his father's works, and I give props to Prince York. He is one of the people that I look up to in the nation, although I never met him, and I hope that I get to meet him because I will be in New York on the 15th. That is not this week coming up, but that is the following week on a Saturday. I will be in New York, and I'll be looking for Sinetta. I'll be looking for Red Pill. Hopefully they up there on 125th Street. I'll be in Brooklyn looking for Prince York. And hopefully I run into another brother that I really, really admire, Huhika, Ray A. I really admire that brother because he is out doing what he has to do. But as for Chuck Morgan, Tazariak, we know Tazariak, we know Hebrew Israelites. They have to hate Nuwaubians and the African thing anyway. So whether Tazariak set up the, like I said, whether he set up the interview and had Tariq Noel come out of nowhere and act like, they just happened to be there. I ain't even going through all that because that was in another video. But whether he did it or not, I don't know. It just seemed like it to me, and that's what I was pointing out. Chuck Morgan spends all his time and energy talking about Dr. York, along with a lot of other people that spend all their time and energy talking about Dr. York. Now I'm trying to figure out, we have a video put out of this cracker ass white cop raping a 15-year-old girl in the damn holding cell. White ass bastard going and speak. Oh, it's disgusting, man. I couldn't even keep it on my social media. We had the young brother not too long ago that was killed by some damn cops. We have black people getting killed by cops all the time. We have they grabbing 14-year-old little girls and beating them and punching them all over the goddamn ground. We got all this shit going on. Not to mention the mind control of the government, because that's what government translates into. Mind control, govern means control. Mind is mente, means ment means mind. So when you switch it around in Latin, you know, a lot of times the subject comes first. So that's mind control. So anybody out there who wants to go check out what I'm talking about, just look up the word government, look up the etymology of the word government. And you'll find out it actually does mean mind control. And we've been being controlled by this damn bullshit white supremacist society for the longest. All that stuff going on now. With all that stuff going on, and we all got the same damn brown skin, and we all got the same monkey on our back. Why are you putting all your time and energy into talking about somebody who's in prison and can't hurt nobody? Why? It's time for us to put down I'm not going to say to put down your system, but put down your title. Call yourself a Hebrew Israelite all you want. Call yourself a Nuwaubian all you want. And that's another thing. A lot of people don't even really know what the word Nuwaubian means, because the master teacher never defined it for us. So, you know what Nuwaubian mean in order to say you hate Nuwaubians. So anyway, it's time for us to go to put aside the Moorish American, put aside the Nation of Islam, put aside the Nuwaubian nation, put aside the Christianity, put aside the Sunni Muslims, and so on and so forth. Because look, as far as Whitey concerned, he don't give a damn what banner we come under. As long as he can keep us in control, that's all that fucking matters to him. We all just a bunch of niggas. If you take 10 Nuwaubians, if you take 10 members of the Nation of Islam, 10 Moorish Americans, 10 Hebrew Israelites, 10 members of New Covenant, and I am a big polite supporter. If you take 10 members of whatever, strip them all butt ass naked, stand them in the middle of the street, guess what? You don't know who the fuck is who until somebody open their mouth and say, this is where I'm from. When a whitey walk by and see us debating on the street, they not saying, look at that Hebrew going in on that Nuwaubian. They not saying, damn, that Nuwaubian got some knowledge. Yeah, but they are saying that. They are saying that they do say shit like that. But the thing is, they not upholding it in such a way of where they say, oh man, them brothers is real knowledgeable. All they saying is good. All they saying is good because they stare at each other's throats, and as long as they stare at each other's throats, we could do what the fuck we want to do. Now that's not to say that the debates is a bad thing, because you can get a lot out of the debates. I woke up to a lot of stuff, by way of debates. And like I said, Sinetta TV, props to Brother Sinetta, and I don't see him as a threat to the Nuwaubian nation, not yet, and I probably will not, but you can get a lot out of the debates. You can wake up from them, and I can see a lot of the brothers that had debated in the past are still unified. I was at the debate, and a Hebrew Israelite brother walked past me and gave me the sign, man. I was like, wow, man, the brothers really do have a respect for each other. And it's not just a circus. It's not just a circus. It's not just an arena. It's a lot more than that. We got to all take into account that no matter how much we debate, or no matter how much we come against each other, at the end of excuse me, a camera cut off. That's the thing about making a video with your cell phone. Somebody call you, it mess everything up. But anyway, what I was saying, man, we got too much going on out here. We got the young children, and we got our young people out here suffering at the hands of these damn cops, and that's crying out for help from the elders, from us. We got too much shit going on. We got the mental control going on of the white supremacy. Whether it's on a job, which I call the plantation, or whether it's just, or whether it's through Social Security, and or black folks running out voting for these goddamn crackers, literally asking the same person that put your ass in bondage with the help of some coons. Let's not forget them, with the help of some coons, and they still around. That put your ass in the predicament that you in, and you literally running around going out voting, asking them for help. The same ones that fucked you up in the first place. But it's just too much going on to be trying to focus on somebody's leader, or whether or not somebody is teaching right. I mean, yeah, we could do that. I don't have nothing against somebody trying to correct something that is not right, or something that you perceive as not right, and you trying to get to the bottom of it. But damn, why don't you just leave Dr. York alone? Why don't you? A lot of people out there still talking shit about the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. God damn, how long that been? They still talking about Elijah Muhammad with the young girls and shit like that. After all this fucking time, I still hear that shit. It don't make no sense. So look, like I said, I'm not coming in here trying to say that Dr. York didn't do it. I'm not trying to say that he did do it. I wasn't the hell around. I know that as a New Wapian, I know my mission, and that is to try to bring my people together. Under any circumstances, we have to come together, and we have to cut out all of this talking about each other, leaders and shit, and slandering each other, and so on and so forth. And if you want to say it's an excuse, if you want to say that I'm just trying to take the focus off Dr. York, go right ahead. I know many of you gonna say that shit, especially when the video gets back to Chuck Morgan. Like I said, you must like Dr. York. You must really like Dr. York in order to spend all your damn time. It's just like when the Hebrew Israelites were spending all their time talking shit about Brother Polite. And when he finally said something about it, now they move on to other shit. But you must really like Dr. York, or see something there, and you just mad or something. I don't know what it is, but come on, man. We need to get together and stop the bullshit. This is Brother Sakim coming at you from North Philadelphia. And next time you see me, I will be in New York on the 15th, looking for my brother Prince York, looking for my brothers Sinetta and Red Pill. With that being said, I take a page out of Young Pharaoh's book. With that being said, peace.